Our journey now turns toward mending what's broken. The marvel serves as the tool, the great reconciliation is the foundation, and wholeness emerges as the outcome. To call something a marvel of healing is to muddle two realms that don't quite align. Wholeness isn't a marvel in itself. The great reconciliation, the ultimate marvel, acts as a balm, and every shade of healing flows from it. The specific snag it untangles doesn't matter. All healing, at its root, is a shedding of dread. To step into this, you can't be trembling yourself. Your own unease clouds your grasp of what mending truly means. A key stride in the reconciliations. Design is to unravel tangles wherever they knot. Ailment or a mind adrift springs from crossed wires, born of the notion that a glitch in one layer can ripple harm to another. Marvels, we've said, are the sparks that realign these crossed threads, for every slip must be set right where it first unraveled. Only the mind can stumble. The body merely echoes a misstep when it follows a skewed thought. The body can't craft anything anew, and believing it can a deep-rooted blunder spawns every ache and shiver. Bodily woes signal a trust in tricks. Illusion that matter holds a creative pulse the mind can't tame. This slip splits two ways. Either the mind weaves chaos into the flesh, or the flesh scribbles chaos back into the mind. Once you see the mind as the soul wellspring, boundless within its own reach, these mix-ups fade. The mind alone shapes, for the spirit is already whole, and the body is merely a mirror for the mind to gaze into. Mirrors don't teach, they reflect. Their role is to sharpen the mind's focus. A cracked mirror might blur the lesson, but it can't be to see errors into the mind's fabric. The body, rightly seen, borrows the great reconciliation's unshuckable calm, not because it's a marvel itself, but because it resists being misread. It's a thread in your earthly tapestry, its talents often overhyped. Still, denying it outright in this realm is tough. Those who try wield a flimsy shield, dodging the mind's messier edges. That dodge isn't weakness, it's just unnecessary. Shutting out the body's role risks dimming the mind's own brilliance. Every potion or prop you lean on to soothe the flesh rehashes the old trickster's playbook. It's the first leap toward thinking the body brews its own storms. The next misstep is chasing fixes through lifeless tools. That doesn't mean leaning on them to mend is wrong. Sometimes a shadow grips the mind so tight that the reconciliation's light can't pierce through. In those moments, a bridge burrowing belief from something tangible can steady the way. The last thing a clouded or aching soul needs is more dread. They're already brittle. Thrust a marvel at them too soon, and they might buckle under. Panic, especially if their tilted lens paints marvels as threats. The great reconciliation's worth isn't tied to how it unfurls. When wielded true, it adapts to whatever soothes the one receiving it, free of fright. A marvel, to shine fullest, must speak a tongue the hearer trusts. That might not be their loftiest tongue, just the clearest they can catch right now. Marvels aim to lift the conversation, not drag it down with more unease. The weaver's calling before weavers of marvels step into their craft. They must unravel the dread of letting go. Without this, they might accidentally spin freedom as a KJ twist too common already. That snag stems from fearing the mind can wound itself, a dread tied to the body's limits. None of these knots hold water, for the mind's wild weaves don't truly take root. Seeing the shield's better than any jumbled layers, striking the tangle at its source. Always recall, only the mind shapes, and mending belongs where thoughts twist. Spirit glows whole, needing no fix. The body's just a tool, not a maker, free of its own blunders. The only true craft is coaxing the mind to release its shadows. Trickery is the mind's aimless wandering or its reckless weaving. Tonics and salves are just chance in disguise. If you quake at using your mind to mend, don't try. That tremor primes you to misweave, muddling any wholeness that might bloom. Fear and self-focus often pair up, blinding you to the real wellspring of mending. In that haze, lean on earthly crutches for now. They're safe from being mistaken as your own handiwork. While fragility lingers, skip the marvels. Marvels bloom from a mind tuned to their song, a harmony of clear thinking. Those align neither. Puff up nor shrink down the weaver or the woven. Yet marvels don't wait for the receiver's clarity. Their spark is to rekindle it. The weaver, though, must hum true, if only for a breath, to restrain another's tune. A weaver betting on their own readiness risks their footing. You're steady only when you let go of fussing over your own thread, trusting mine instead. If your marvels falter, dreads crept in, flipping your clarity askew. Every drift from alignment ties back to shunning the great reconciliation for yourself. Embrace it, and you'll see the broken are just those yet to grasp that clarity is wholeness. The weaver's sole task is to claim the reconciliation for themselves. That means seeing the mind as the lone loom, its snarls smoothed by the reconciliation. Once you do, your mind turns healer. By stripping it of ruinous power and restoring its pure craft, you can untangle others' crossed wires. You tell them their minds to build beauty and their stray threads can't harm. This frees them from overvaluing their mirror, lifting the mind back to its rightful perch as the seeker. The body doesn't learn or shape it, trails the mind's lead. If you crown it with its own will, it blocks the very path it's meant. To ease, only the mind catches light. Spirit's already aglow. The body's too thick to shine. But the mind can lend its gleam to the flesh by knowing it's not the seeker unfit for lessons. The body bends easily to a mind that peers past it toward the glow dot. Mending starts with spirit stirring, turning from the haze of outer sight. That shift often rattles as you dread what inner vision might unveil. I've set the sacred breath sees no flaws, only the reconciliation's shield. No fear lingers there. What it spots can't spark, dread just channels toward mending. Unease rises only to flag the need for righting. Dread of wholeness stems from balking at its necessity. Outer eyes see no balm, and no prop they spot can fix a flaw. While you trust that gaze, your mending veers off course. True sight dims for you, can't bear your own shadowed core. Yet that shadow doubles the stakes unless it's faced. Wholeness arose post-rift, unneeded before. Like all threads of time and space, it's fleeting. While time ticks, wholeness guards a gift rooted in kindness. Kindness sees another's perfection even when you miss your own. Your loftiest notions now lean on time. Kindness mirrors a vaster embrace, beyond your grasp, yet vital for clarity in this narrowed scope. Kindness views another as if they've already outrun their stumbles. Their own lens, fogged, blinds them to the reconciliation. Kindness nods to their need and their reach for it. Both lean on time, tethering kindness to this plane. I've said only revelation leaps past time. Marvels as kindness's echo trim. It's short. When you weave a marvel for another, you ease both your burdens rewinding and fast-forwarding at once. Weaver's tenets marvels sweep aside petty frets. As a ripple outside time's flow, they bend hours and distances to fit alcohol. See to it, know what's shaped from what's merely stitched. All mending hinges on this clear split. Don't blur clear in clouded thinking. Meeting any snag with less than a mending wish muddies the waters. Marvels deny error, affirming what's real. Only clarity mends with weight. What lacks substance invites illusion. A marvel's leveling sparks true seeing for wholeness. Without it, you can't grasp mending. Forgiveness without correction turns sour, not soothing. Marvel-minded forgiveness is pure mending, no judging tape. Source, mend them, they don't see their weave. Begs the divine to right their threads. Heedless of the snag's end, a line as one primes you for revelation. My call, weave this to echo me, seeks teamwork from marvel weavers. One's timeless, the other takes time's mind to steer. But eternity's the divine's dot in need. Think, I'm here to truly aid, standing for the one who sent me. No worry over words or acts, he'll guide. I rest where he places me, knowing he's there. I'll mend as he shows me how. Dread and discord dread feels like a reflex, a tide you can't stem. Yet I've said only what builds should flow unbidden. I can helm what's trivial, guiding what matters if you let me. I can't leash dread, it's yours to tame. Dread blocks my reins. It flares when you hoist fleshly thoughts to the mind's helm, yanking them from my reach and pinning them on you. That's a tangle of tears. I don't sow such snarls, you must choose to unwind them. You'd scoff at claiming mad acts were unstoppable. Why excuse mad thoughts? You may think deeds are yours, but thoughts aren't. Truth is, thoughts are your domain there. Choice lives, deeds trail thoughts. You can't dodge truth by handing reins to actions. I steer them once you yield your mind to me. Dread signals a misweave you've let loose. Controlling a skewed thoughts fallout won't mend it. Fear means you've chosen poorly, and you feel the weight. Shift your mind, not your steps. That's willingness, not force. Guidance fits, only where thoughts turn. Fixing symptoms shifts nothing, they're not the root. Releasing dread is your task. Asking me to lift it implies it's not yours. Ask and shift for aid with what sparked it, always adrift toward apartness. There, you can act. You indulge stray thoughts too much, letting misweaves fester. The outcome varies, but the root error holds. Before choosing, ask if it aligns with me. If it does, dread won't rise. Dread marks tension want, indeed, at odds. It splits two ways. Chasing clashing paths breeds chaos you can't bear, or acting right without heart breeds strain. Either way, you're half in, sparking force and often fury. Dread means your mind's unmade, splitting your steps. Fixing deeds might tweak the tangle, but dread lingers. You could let me steer your mind effortlessly, but that takes a readiness you're still weaving. The sacred breath asks only what you'll give. Strength flows from a whole choice. The divine's will brings no strain once you see it's yours too. Here's the simple truth, easy to miss. Only your mind births dread, clashing wants against. Deeds, unity fixes it. First, name it dread. It grows from love's absence. Only full love heals a love, that's the great reconciliation. Marvels, its echo, salute worth between the worthy. Dread flags a loveless step, you need reconciliation. Its offer meets that need, cling only to the need and dread stays. Embrace the balm, and it's gone, that's true wholeness, dread touches. All, few see why, fewer still wield the mind's might fully. It never rests, always shaping. Thoughts fused with belief can shift stone. That feels bold, but fear, not pride, dims it. You'd rather think thoughts weak than face their sting. That dulls guilt but robs respect. No thought idles all weave something, somewhere.